Good day all, welcome back to Cruisin Classics YouTube channel. Today we have for you a 1963 Ford Galaxie 500 XL. Top tier on the Galaxie for this year. The XL standing for extra lively. Part of a lively campaign that Ford put on in the early 1960s. And what a cool car it is. Dressed in a respray of its original color, Corinthian white. The paint is in good condition, although you will find some chips and touch-ups and imperfections here and there from the car having been driven. Same thing with the chrome and bright work. It's abundant, it's everywhere, but there are some pieces that are a little faded and have a scratch here and there. You see you've got these really cool Star logo fender top ornaments, Ford block lettering across the hood lip, and this really cool front grille that includes dual side-by-side headlights on each side, and this really cool hood release that is a Ford crest. Beneath, a nice chrome bumper with integrated turn signals. As you come around to the side of the car, lots more chrome on display. As you can see, we've got body side molding, goes from tip to tail and routes back around and comes back to a spear. That points to Galaxie 500 XL badging. Both sides of the car have chrome side mirrors. We've got bright window trim, windshield trim, bright drip rail molding. It is a pillarless hardtop, as you can see. In the early 60s, Ford was all about integrating their door handles into the side trim of cars, and this is definitely one of those. Wheel and tire treatment really sets it off. Got wire wheel caps, spinners in the center, and some Hankook Optimo white wall tires. There's also some bright rocker trim down low. You can see it stretching from wheel to wheel down underneath. This is an early 1963, midway through the 63 production on these Galaxies. They offered a fastback version. This is what they call the box top version, with the more squared off roofline here in the back. It does feature a Galaxie star, and it's really nice trim piece that leads you around to the rear glass. Got that signature 7 vertical bar kind of ornamentation here in the back. And one of my favorite parts of these Galaxies are the enormous round taillights. They look like rocket thrusters and they are cool. Another bright bumper, and you can see that the same trim from up on the grille is retained here in the back, kind of mimics what we had going in the front. You can see the block Galaxie lettering here. Same trim as the front grille, and a 500 XL badge that is your hidden door for the gas fill. Now while we're around back, I'll pause real briefly and get the trunk open here for you. Oh, wrong key for the trunk. Let's try this one. There we go. Plain and simple back here. We've got a fitted mat. We've got a full spare with factory style jack. Some rubber Ford floor mats for both front and rear. And this box contains the fender skirts. The fender skirts are painted Corinthian white, but they are not the same caliber as the rest of the car. They're a little chipped up, they're a little scraped. They could stand to look nicer, so not a huge paint issue, but if you'd like to use those skirts, I'd recommend giving them some paint. I will discuss the cat here hanging out on the rear package tray. That is Winky the cat, and Winky's eyes light up. The most recent owner put Winky back here. See those red eyes? When you hit the brakes, they light up incredibly brightly. They are a third brake light. That's how the gentleman considered it who had put Winky there. And it's kind of a cool little touch. It's easy to disconnect and take out if you don't like it or want it. But it's a fun little thing that gets some attention at car shows and Cars and Coffee, Cruisin type events. Passenger side of the car looks just as nice as driver's. And now that we are back up front, I am going to pop the hood using that really cool hood release here. I'll get that open. We'll come back and talk about what's hiding underneath. And we are back under the hood of the 1963 Galaxie 500 XL. And we've got an insanely clean engine bay. It looks really nice under here. Stock, tidy, well organized. And we believe that it's probably the original engine in here. It's a 352 cubic inch Ford V8. You see we've got blue Ford valve covers, blue air cleaner with 352 cubic inch call out. And in between those two things, hiding underneath the air cleaner, is a 2-barrel carburetor. We do have power steering. The fill is located right down there. And this compressor, it works. We've got nice icy cold air conditioning in this ride. Other highlights include what I believe to be a newer radiator. It certainly looks newer, along with that upper shroud there, also looks new. We've got power 4-wheel drum brakes with single reservoir. And this V8 is backed up by a 3-speed Cruisin automatic transmission from Ford, which we believe to also be original to the car. Puts power to the rear axle with 3.0 to 1 gears. Nice freeway friendly cruiser. Just as the outside is the original born with color, so is the interior. I decoded the trim tag, and Corinthian white on the outside and red trim inside. And the VIN tells us that it was a 352. The trim tag tells us it's a Cruisin-matic and gives us the rear axle gear. So this car is really as built. Really neat door cards. You can see that the courtesy lights here on the door have come on, as well as up on the ceiling. Doors are in good condition. Nice blend of carpet, vinyl, and chrome trim pieces. You see we have 2 window cranks, one for each window, the vent window and the main side window, and a pretty interesting armrest and door release mechanism. Nice wide bright Ford sill plates leads you inside. Nice hook and loop carpet. These seats are fantastic. Really, really nice. They've obviously been recovered at some point. They've kept the original base. You can see the bright trim here on it, but there's no way that that is original. It's obviously been restuffed and recovered. They feel fantastic. And the back seats, spacious and wide, and you can see the rear side panels match up just perfectly with the door panels. And there's Winky back there. Overhead, a nice tight white vinyl headliner. Leads you around to bright A-pillars that lead down to the dash. Let's hop in. Looking over at the passenger door panel, just as nice as the driver's, and the same with the seat. Splitting the two is a center console with a storage box and a shifter for the 3-speed Cruisin-matic. The dash itself is in pretty good shape. It does show a little bit of wear. You can see right there where the vinyl's gotten a little rough over time. But no big warps, no big cracks, still looks real nice. The driver's treated to this 3-spoke OEM red steering wheel with an XL horn ring that works just as it should. And that frame's 120 mile an hour speedometer. And on the odometer, we got 64,454 actual miles per the title. And a little pod off to each side. You've got temperature and gas gauges. And then this bright strip here that leads all the way across the dash contains all of the things you're going to need to work on the car. We've got lights over here, driver's vent, passenger vent, working wipers, a lighter, we didn't test that to see if it works, heat and fan, and the defrost, so you can position whether it goes up, whether it goes down, and it does work. What we believe to be an original AM push button radio. It certainly looks old or time period correct. An analog clock, which is no longer operative. And the glove box, really nice Galaxie 500 XL badging on it. And I'll pop that open to show you that inside, an original owner's manual. Cool stuff. One of the highlights for me is right here under the dash. A Cust-O-Matic dealer installed air conditioning unit, and it really blows nice and icy cold quick with a nice strong fan. Hard to beat that. Just such a luxurious interior in this nice Boulevard Cruiser. Now, without further ado, let's go ahead and get out the key and fire this Ford up. Now, a quick note, the neutral safety switch does not work on this car. So to start it, you need to put it in neutral, which I have done already here. And so I put the key in the aux position and just one tap on the accelerator and we'll fire it up. This car runs like a champ. You see the brights work. You see if the dash lights up as it should. I'll show you the wipers. Work great. We'll turn on our fan here. This is for your heater.
Is no longer an objective reality. It started as an oppressive construct imposed by parents.
AM radio works great. And the analog clock, of course, in op, they usually are. And now, oh yeah, I love this air unit. So cool. You got directional vents on it too. You can set the air where you want it, how you need it. What a neat unit. Oh, I gotta turn it all the way up. There we go. What a ride. Let's hop out and give a listen back at the tailpipe. Not a speed demon, but definitely a cool classic that you can cruise anywhere in style. Lots of creature comforts, power steering, power brakes, air conditioning, working radio. Just a gorgeous looking car. If you've got any questions about this 63 Galaxie 500 XL, give us a call. Here at Cruisin Classics in Columbus, our number is 614-276-7355. We can help you out with shipping quotes to get it delivered from our garage to yours. And we've got multiple companies that specialize in classic car lending that can put you in this set of wheels today. Again, give us a call at Cruisin Classics in Columbus, Ohio, 614-276-7355. We've got this 63 Galaxie 500 XL. Won't last long. Give us a call today. We appreciate you joining us. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Ring that bell too. We'll be back again tomorrow with something else cool.